every night, every night. Is this love, is this love, is this love, is this love that I'm feeling? Is this love, is this love, is this love, is this love that I'm feeling? Is this love, is this love, is this love, is this love that I'm feeling? Is this love, is this love, is this love, is this love that I'm feeling?
What's going on, everybody? Welcome to A Guy Named DJ, and I am a guy named DJ. So for this video, we're going to be talking about Montego Bay, Jamaica, which is absolutely by far one of the best places I've ever been to. It's one of the most beautiful places I've ever been to. So we're going to be talking about how you get there, the places you can stay, or where I stayed when I got there, things you can do, excursions, the beaches, the people, the culture, the nature, the beauty, everything. So let's get into it. Okay, so for flights. So I'm going to show you guys an app that I use for all of my flights, so I get my cheaper flights and everything. This app right there. Download this app. It's called Hopper. So basically you put in where you are and put in your destination, or the destination you want to go to, and you click it, and pretty much you can have it watch your flights. Let's say I put in from New Orleans to Montego, Jamaica for this example. So I put that in. I'll say I want to go in August. It'll send me a notification when the price of the flight gets very low. Like for instance, we got our flights for like under $300 to go to Jamaica. So we were like, book, let's go. Yeah, but we flew from New Orleans to Miami, and then Miami to Jamaica. So when we got to the airport in Jamaica, I mean, it was when you're flying down, you're descending, getting ready to land. I mean, you look out the window, you see these huge mountains, and you're flying over the water, and you're landing on the airport. Well, we're gonna talk about the beach later, but like the beach is like right here, and the airplanes are landing like right beside the beach, and you can literally just stand over them and watch the planes land. Or you can get in a kayak like we did and watch the planes land, just looking right up under them. It's so amazing. It is so cool. For Jamaica airport, you have to go through customs. Make sure you have some type of writing utensil like a pen or a pencil, something like that when you get to the airport, because you have to fill this little form out, or fill this sheet out, like where you going, where you staying, how long you're gonna be here, the valuables you're bringing in, all that general stuff you always do when you're visiting another country. After that, you want to find you a taxi. So our hotel, they already knew when we were landing and we were coming in and everything, and they had a taxi sent for us to come take us to the hotel. If not, literally, y'all, when we got there were at least 100 taxis out there ready to take you or wherever. So our taxi costs like, it was pretty cheap. It was like $5. They will try to get over on you. Like for instance, when we left Jamaica, getting ready to leave to head back to the United States, our taxi was probably $10 US dollars. This is what I'm saying. But just be cautious of everything. Just be cautious of, people will try to get over on you. But yeah, when you're at the airport, do not do their currency exchange at the airport. So currency pretty much throughout Jamaica or throughout Montego Bay, we could use American money most of the time. Now with American money, most people are gonna try to get over on you. I don't really remember, but I believe like $1 US is 123 or 125 Jamaican dollars. But it fluctuates, so it might be different at the time you're viewing this video. Do not change your currency at the airport. Their exchange rates are like horrible. They're gonna completely get over you, like period. What I did is I went to my bank like 3 or 4 weeks before our flight to Jamaica, and I ordered a bunch of money in Jamaican currency. Like it was a bunch of money. It's like a lot of money. That currency exchange rate at my bank was way cheaper, so I just took the money out of my account. We did it, and then the money was mailed into the bank. Like it took about a week, or maybe not even 2 weeks, for the currency to come in, but they called me when it was ready. I went to my bank, picked up the Jamaican currency. That was that. So with the Jamaican currency over there, it's better to use it, in my opinion. They do take American dollars, like when you go to the restaurants and everything, are you paying for excursions? Most everything is priced in Jamaican currency. So make sure you download a currency app or a currency converter app or exchange app on your phone. So like if somebody tells you, hey, this is 1,100 Jamaican dollars, make sure you know that's about 9 or 10-ish US dollars. So just have your app on your phone so you can pull it out and use it whenever. Okay, so when we got to our hotel, there's pretty much 2 or 3 different hotel locations. One of them is somewhat by the airport. It was a little beach near the airport. There were some hotels over there. There were some other secluded airports, like, you know, scattered everywhere, scattered wherever. And then pretty much you had the hip strip. We stayed on the hip strip. We stayed at the S Hotel. It was a new hotel that was recently built this year. Like, I believe it was completed in, what, February or January of 2019 it was finished. I was checking this hotel out online and I was really attracted to it. And you guys, like, when we got to this hotel, I swear this is the most beautiful hotel I have ever seen in my life. Like, when you get to the hotel, they have the parking lot, and then you have this little ramp, and then you walk into the hotel. Soon as I opened I didn't even open my cab door. An attendant came out. He opened the door for us. He got us all our luggage. We walked into the hotel and literally looking straight forward, you saw the beach, and then you saw the mountains on the other side and the clouds and the palm trees, and it was just, I was literally just starstruck completely. And they greeted us and everything. He got us some free drinks. I don't remember what it was. He got us some free drinks, and then they gave us some rum punch. And I mean, the service was just impeccable. Now there was a guy there, I don't really remember his name, but he was amazing. I believe he's the manager. He was very friendly. He had a bald cut, not a bald cut, but he was bald. But anyways, just shouting him out. He was amazing. We had an essential room. Although the room was a bit small, it was doable. It was enough. You know, we really weren't going to be in the room like that anyway, so it was enough. Now the rooms like 4 out of 5, 5 out of 5, amazing. Flat screen on this wall. You had the smart devices for the lights and the Wi-Fi and everything. We had refrigerator, bamboo bathroom with the rainfall shower and everything. It was like impeccable. This hotel, they have a spa, an underground spa. It's about, I believe it was like 5 or 6, 7 stories. And on the top story, they had this overlooking pool. It was like a skyline deck pool that you can literally swim out, and there's mirrors on the side. I can't recall the name of what this pool is called. But like, you can swim out in the pool and it's mirrors everywhere, just mirrors. And you're on top of the world. It's so amazing. You're in the water, you can just look out and everything. And hey, there's some people down there. You know, like it's cool. On the rooftop level, it's a bar and also a little restaurant. And then on the skyline level is another bar and restaurant up there. And then they have like these chairs out where you can just sit around and just look over the roof of the building. On the bottom floor, where we had breakfast, lunch, and everything, that was a part of the package that we had. In all honesty, the restaurant at the bottom floor of the hotel, that was the best Jamaican food we had. Like, it was 5-star, like, culinary masterpieces. You know, like how in America, like if you're in Atlanta or New York or Miami or something, and you go to this fine dining restaurant, they give you this little bitty serving. No, guys, this food was just simply amazing. It was amazing. But also, you can go to the restaurant any time of the day. I believe they closed at like 9 or 10, 11 at night. And the service here, completely amazing. I don't know if that was like a hotel thing or if that's just a Jamaican thing. Like, the service there that you experience is nothing like I've ever had in my life. Like, I thought I was a king or something, and I'm so broke. When you walk outside on the back level of the hotel, in the back of the hotel, you have this sort of pool resort area. You know, you have the cannabis and they have the chairs out and the umbrellas and everything. We had a private beach on Doctor's Cave Beach. Doctor's Cave Beach is pretty much probably the best beach in Jamaica. One thing I love about it is, you know, we can walk down and we had a private entrance to the beach. So the beach, they'll bring you your lawn chairs or beach chairs. They bring you umbrellas. They bring you, you know, the courtesy towels. There was another restaurant and bar on the beach. And it was not small. Like, it was a good 200 seat restaurant on the beach. Amazing. So like, we had a private little pier that we could walk on. They had jet skiing. We did snorkeling. The snorkeling was absolutely amazing. One thing though, don't snorkel by the pier of the beach that was out there on the pier. I believe they said it was like some poisonous coral or something down there, and they told us don't go over there. So you know, we kind of listened and didn't go over there. It was my first time swimming in Caribbean water, so it was, I don't know, you know, it was salty, but it was like you could open your eyes in the water. I was really scared about that because I had contacts in salt water, and I was scared about that, but it was fine. You could see like these schools of fish swimming, you know, the farther out you got, and you could see just all this life and plant life and water life. And that was my first time snorkeling. It was amazing. And then also we went kayaking out there on the beach. I believe it was like $15 to $20 for us to get a double kayak for like 30 minutes or 50 minutes or an hour. No, we did like 50 minutes to an hour. And we kayaked down to the airport and watched the planes land over our head. It was so amazing. It was so cool. What else can we talk about? Let's talk about excursions. So the top excursion I would suggest, at our hotel, the S Hotel, there was a lady from Chukka Adventures and Tours. Every day she would come down to the lobby of the hotel, and she had like these 20, 30 different excursions you can go on. So just ask the front counter or ask whoever about Chukka Tours or Chukka. Just say Chukka and they'll know what you're talking about. So I know we did the adventure park. I would highly recommend doing the adventure park excursion. Make sure you go to the earliest time because you will be there all day. They had zip lining, so you're zip lining through the mountains and everything. They had the water rafting and tubing. There was a obstacle course in the air. Like you climb up and you do the obstacle course in the air around the park. They had ATVs, there's dune buggies, a rum tasting event. Then also you had private pools and everything. Buffet restaurant you can go to. You know, you had a bunch of stuff. That's my top excursion I would go to. Then also they had the catamaran, the boat tours. We didn't do that. We were gonna do that, but we only stayed in Jamaica like three or 4 days. So, you know, we was everywhere. We didn't get the chance to do that. They also had this horse riding thing where like in the mountains, or they had a location also where you could do it on the beach, and like you could ride the horses in the water and everything. And we did not have time to do that. I was so disappointed we didn't get to do the horseback riding like on the beach in the water and everything. That would have been just awesome. Another thing we did the Luminous Lagoon tour. So pretty much you go out on this boat and like the water at nighttime, and like the water is this fluorescent water, and I don't really want to spoil it for you guys, but it was creepy. It was a little weird. It wasn't creepy. It was something I wasn't not prepared for. I was like, what is this? I recommend that. It was awesome. I know one day we went along the hip strip and we just walked up and down. And at night times too, like we went down to Margaritaville. I don't really want to call it a restaurant or a bar, but it's like a party type thing. Like they have a slide coming down where you can slide into the water and slide into the ocean and everything. Then at night they have like these like parties, and not really party, but like I don't know what you call it, like open mic nights and karaoke nights, things like that. And then also across the street from Margaritaville, maybe a little up or a little back, there was this casino that we went to. So another thing about Jamaica, before I talk about the casino, I'm thinking Jamaica, you know, Caribbean. So I had a bunch of tank tops and everything. Guys, make sure you have a shirt with sleeves on it, because I don't know if it's Jamaican culture or anything, or if it's disrespectful, but like I couldn't get into a lot of the places without a regular shirt with sleeves on it. They would not let you wear sleeveless shirts inside. Sandals also, I couldn't wear sandals inside almost any of the places we went to. Shorts were okay in some places, but not all places. So just be cautious of that also on your trip. But the casino, we went on karaoke night. The food, we had some jerk chicken there. It was pretty good. Oh yeah, random. The best place to get jerk chicken in Montego Bay was a place called Scotchy's. It's like 10-15 minute drive from the hip strip. Just call a taxi, go up to Scotchy's, get you some jerk. Amazing. So in Jamaica, we were on this on one of the Chukka Tours. So like we were driving to the excursion. Be prepared for this, like driving through the mountains, okay? You have your 2-lane roads. Well, this is not even the 2-lane road driving through the mountains, and it's covered by trees and everything, and cliffs all on this side. These guys driving these tour buses were absolutely like getting it. Like people in Jamaica, the way they drive, they are not scared to get out there at all. Like when we first left the airport and the taxi dude was driving and all the cars were just like, it's no red lights, no stop signs. Like what the, like it was just like, oh my God. I half near closed my eyes on the way to the hotel. But like they use their horn, and it's not like how we do in America. Using the horn is like, what the, you cut me off, stuff like that. They use theirs to like, you know, they're very, very friendly people, very friendly culture. They're saying hey to everybody, or just saying, hey, I'm coming through. Or like in the mountains, they'll use it and like they'll beep it because it's, you know how you have a turn coming, you can't see, so they'll just beep the horn a lot, just to let people know they're coming and stuff like that. There really weren't any like, you know how when you in the United States, they try to make these other countries seem like just crazy and all out there and crime and you'll get sick and die and stuff. We didn't have there wasn't any moment where I felt like it was sketchy. Like I'm a type of person where my guard is always up and I'm very aware and cognizant of things. But like on the streets, on the hip strip where we stayed, like it was police walking with just shotguns and just around, presence known, period. Like guarding certain buildings and stuff, just shotguns and machine guns just waiting. It wasn't sketchy or anything. It wasn't scary or anything. You know, we didn't go to the ghetto, or we didn't go to like no poor areas or anything. But I mean, if you stayed on the hip strip and on this end of the hip strip, you in a good location. Also, health issues, I don't know, cause she got sick. We don't really know what it was. We believe it was a place we went to where she was drinking the tap water, and we believe that's what got her sick. Like she was sick for a week or two after we left Jamaica and came back to the United States. But be cognizant of, you know, what you're eating, where you're drinking, things like that. That's all I can really say, because we don't know what got her sick. But she's good now, so yeah, YOLO. Weed, when I say literally it is not hard to get weed. Like everybody has weed. It's cheap, okay? That's all I'm gonna say. I don't think it's illegal. No, it wasn't illegal, because like I remember on the hip strip we walked by a marijuana like bar or something like that. I don't remember what it was called, but I know we walked by and it was like just poof, dang, what is that? But yeah, it's Jamaica. Just experience Jamaica. So overall for Jamaica, I would definitely say stay at least 3 to 4 days, at least. For a good trip to Jamaica, I'd say probably stay 5 days, just experience everything, 4 or 5 days, you know. But if you guys have any questions or anything about Jamaica, about Montego Bay, just leave it in the comments. I'll be sure to get to it. So if you guys enjoyed this video, if it was helpful for you, smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, and until next video, peace.
Is this love, is this love, is this love, is this love that I'm feeling?